show is. I know what this show is.
It's a freshie, that's what his problem is. Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, we are cracking open a semi-new bottle of Calumet Farms 8-year. A friend of the channel, one of my friends came over the other day, and he brought this. This was one of his when he first splurged, when he first started drinking whiskey. He told me this was like one of the first ones he drank. So we did crack it. I've had it. Mike hasn't had it yet, but I had so many other things. I can't really remember what it tasted like. But this is a $52 bottle. It's 90 proof. It is 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malted barley. It's distilled somewhere in Kentucky, but they do not disclose where it is distilled out of.
Great state of Kentucky.
The great state of Kentucky. It's this batch is made out of less than 50 barrels. It's bottled by Three Springs Bottling Company in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And this happens to be batch number CA8Y07. It's called pop. Was so we're gonna give it a little try here. We did. I don't know if we even started with this one, but it was definitely in a rotation when we were drinking. I can't really remember what it tasted like. So
Not a huge nose right off the bat.
no, for what
Actually, it's weird because it's kind of really ethanol hits first.
not so yeah, like I believe I even said this the other day, but to me, when you get the nose, it's not like that heavy caramel or like a oatmeal or anything. It is more like the older
Might even
ones.
be like a little oak going in right now.
I'm gonna have to take a sip to level it off here.
That's what I said because it's pretty ethanol forward.
I wasn't really getting that like a proofy smell. I just was kind of getting that. It just smelled like a whiskey. You know what I mean? Like just like
that little proof that you have to get beyond to try to see what's there.
Now, taste-wise, though, it has a decent flavor and it has a decent hang
It's
time.
still there.
For a 90 proof.
For a baby little sip,
yeah,
it's still like in your throat a little bit.
That's all. I took my first little
It
sip
wouldn't be
myself.
a bad. It's not. The nose still hasn't come around yet, though.
Right, I haven't got to the oatmeal stage yet where it feels like, and it doesn't
Not
bring me
even
to
really
any
a
like
caramel.
No.
No brown sugar. No. That's weird.
And I'm going to apologize because I just dawned on me that I forgot to put the microphones on. So if we sound bad, that's on me because I
never think of it.
I just totally spaced it out today.
Well, we did plenty without it, so I'm sure they'll.
No, right. You can leave a comment down below if you like it better or worse. Actually, we didn't do it intentionally. It just dawned on me when I was talking that I was like, I didn't put the microphones on.
There's an extra flavor, and I can't pick it out. It does carry itself, though. For a 90 proof, it does carry itself.
Right.
It sticks around. It's got a good flavor, but there's something different. A little bit something different in there. And I'll be damned if I know.
I don't know where you're going with. Really, to me, it tastes. I'm not getting anything different. It's giving you that basic bourbon with a little more hang time than the other ones. I guess the elephant in the room for me is going to be price. I mean, for $52, I was trying to think when
it's actually 52, probably 52 to 56.
It's a lot higher, right? Everywhere you find it, he got it for 52, but I've seen it for higher than that. So I was trying to think when we were doing it the other day. I'm like, we usually like to try to compare it to something that's cheaper around the same proof, but I didn't.
You're not, because Rabbit Hole's like 59. I think that's 95.
Unless we did like 1792.
Was Empire
Because this
up there?
just doesn't.
How was it? I forget the price of that time. Or even High West.
No, this one was like 34.
What's the proof?
I don't know. My glasses over here. I got Tim's
give you
glasses
mine.
over here. Hold on, let me throw these on. 46% alcohol, so it would be 94. So it'd be right in the range. I'm trying to think. I don't know if it would. It's up to you. We don't have to compare it to something. But I was trying to think because there is stuff out there. I think like 1792 small batch. This because it is good, but this isn't like the 10-year one.
Yeah, what was that one? That's what, 8?
That's 8. Yeah, but I think it's a. I think we paid around the same.
Yeah, $49.99.
Mm-hmm.
94.
I mean, I was thinking in my head, you know, because Eagle Rare is. I think we paid 35 for that one,
And that's 90.
and that, you know what I mean.
I think this will smoke it, but we could try it.
No, we don't have to. It just was one of them things I was trying
We gotta
to
get another one of them anyway.
Granted, these are hard to find sometimes. You know what I mean? But we don't have
For
to,
that
we don't
price.
have to compare it. Right. Well, that's the whole thing. But
'Cause
I'm
what
just
I
trying
tell
to
you,
think in my
I just
head.
found there's like 6 or 8 of them in there. What did I say? 54, 48? Way more than we paid, excuse me.
Again, that's what's wrong with whiskey right now.
See, the nose is coming in now.
We've said that before on, you know, the fact that the stores can just charge whatever they want to charge for whatever bottle they want to do, and it just makes it hard. You know what I mean? If you're going to try to.
The nose is coming around now, a little caramelized.
We are getting a little low on Eagle Rare. I haven't had that in a long time. Color-wise, it's definitely, Eagle Rare is definitely darker. By a smidge. I mean, again, it's good. It is good.
I think the Eagle Rare has a little more of a smoke.
It's at $52 good. I don't know.
In a lot of
Yeah,
ways,
that
I would
was finally
say
coming.
yes, for like a special occasion type deal. If people haven't had it, I wouldn't have this every day. I wouldn't grab it and say this is going to be, well, unless you got a lot of money and that's what you like. But we don't.
No, Eagle Rare dominates that. That has a bigger mouthfeel. It's got like a fruit in the front. It comes with the oak at the
It's
end.
almost like a fruit.
Oh yeah, no, that's night and day right there. That one absolutely smashes it, and it was less. I mean,
they are night and day.
That's what was bringing me
This
to it.
might have a little more hang time.
No, I don't think so. Not on that last sip I just did. Let me try again. It is finally opening up. I am getting like an oatmeal.
It is.
I am getting
The nose came around.
the oatmeal flavor, and it has a
5
good
minutes.
taste.
Does.
Again, you know, if this was even a $30 book, it would be a phenomenal $30 bourbon. You know what I'm saying? Like at $52, you're in a price range. I mean, because I'm thinking even Old Forester 100 would bring more to the table than this.
Close, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I enjoy the flavor though. It's got a little spark to it. I don't dislike that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not. But it goes back to, you know, when we got well at 12 for the for the $49 or whatever. You know what I mean? Would have I rather had that? Yeah, it brings a lot more to the table. This is very good. Don't get me wrong. It's very good. And in this state of whiskey right now, it's everything's expensive anyways. You know what I mean?
It is.
But
I would say I would give it a shot.
yeah, if you're willing to part with the money, I think it's not that it's not worth the money. Are there cheaper ones out there that will give you the same experience? Yes, I think
And this
there
Eagle
will.
Rare's nose comes around a lot quicker.
And I think it's just more complex too. Like it just brings like because I'm getting like when it hits your tongue, you get like some kind of a fruit right off the bat.
A little bang of fruit.
And then
even
that
in the nose,
oak feeling, it
aftertaste-
coats a little bit better. Yeah.
Aftertaste oak, and it does hang. I don't know. Again, not as much of, and right now that's probably close to this now. in this area.
What
Yes, what they're charging,
what they're
is
charging,
what we're going to end up having to pay.
The
is
MSRP,
going to be pretty close.
no, because I'll refuse. So see, that's the difference. Like the stores might be putting them out there for that. I don't believe the MSRP on that has gone up. You know what I mean? I believe it's just the way the stores are going up.
They all kind of say they use some magical list. I'm not sure. And then they add
a
to
salesman will tell you anything to get you to buy something. You know what I mean? So
these are the store owners, but
still salesmen. They're you know, they only make money when you buy stuff.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll come back.
No, I mean, it's good. It's very good. It's very good. It's just, I guess I have an issue with the price. I didn't actually I don't even think I looked what the actual MSRP, and actually I think I did. The actual MSRP, I think it's supposed to be around $50 when I looked at it.
For this one?
For the 8-year one when I got it. You'll see in a future episode, it's in transit. I had someone grab it for me, but we have the other one. And the good thing was when Jimmy brought this one, it's in this shaped bottle. But the one that I had gotten is in a totally different shaped bottle. So I'm gonna have to compare bottles to see if it's actually the same stuff, or is it a single barrel, or is there something different?
There's gonna be something different. It's not gonna be this batch, obviously.
Well, obviously not this batch, but I'm wondering, is it the same thing and they're just changing the look of the bottle?
Could be.
You know what I mean? Because this is a fancier bottle than the other one, because the other one's more traditional.
Yeah.
But then again,
traditional
maybe it's more
spice.
maybe it's more expensive, this one, so they're changing the actual bottle. I didn't read anything about that, and I figured when I do a little more research on the next one, maybe I'll have be able to get a little more information about that. But overall, again, my only sticking point is price, but as far as taste, I mean, it's solid.
I would get this. I could see me having this as a treat.
It's not bad, but it doesn't compare to Eagle Rare.
Well, I don't have either one of them on my shelves.
No. No, well, as I'm looking, as I'm smelling it, I'm like, this is really, it brings it more. It brings it way more.
Tasty.
I haven't had Eagle Rare in a long time, so that was actually a pleasant treat. But overall, there you go. Well, we can keep it short and sweet.
Short it is.
I didn't get in depth on it. Calumet Farms, it's basically named after like one of the #1 horse dynasties in the racing
they got
thing.
some of the horses
and
they
they have all the triple crowns and all the different things that came out of this thing. And actually there's a tragic backstory and all kinds of stuff. So I didn't want to go into all that, but that's where they got the name from.
We'll have another one.
It might be on the next one. So, well, there you go. We'll leave it at that. So there's our review of Calumet Farms. Again, I'll go with your thing. If you have the money, it is good and it is worth it.
It's not blah. It's got a flavor. It's
you
got
can
a
find
taste.
cheaper.
Yeah.
It probably better, but it is what it is. It is a fancy.
We almost
bottle
have to
and it's
even
good.
put it in our head. Realistically, this may be the new 30.
No, it is. I understand.
So
Yeah.
we're going to be able to find the 20s and 30s, but I don't think they're going to compare to this either. You know, it's like your Rebel. You know what I mean? That's going to probably stay where it's at,
Right.
but it doesn't compete with it.
But I hear what you're saying. But then again, we got the Whiskey Roast series for $39.
You can't-
Every one of them smashed that. Every one of them.
You're not finding that right now. It was like 45 and 50. Where I was.
Right.
And that was a big store.
That's part of the hunt, I guess. I mean, that's kind of the main thing with the channel. I mean, anyone can go and pay secondary. The whole goal is to try to get it as cheap as possible.
I get that. That's why I do many miles.
No, right. So, all right. Well, that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. So spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.